The landscape of television media is once again shifting in a way that could stir up quite a bit of discussion. MSNBC is preparing to rebrand itself as part of a major corporate restructuring, sparking questions about what this means for the future of news, politics, and branding. But here's where it gets controversial. The network will adopt a new identity, MS Now, as it spins off from its parent company, NBCUniversal. A move announced by Comcast in late 2024 and reported by the Wall Street Journal. This change is part of a broader initiative to create a separate, independent media entity focusing on a curated mix of news, entertainment, and digital assets. In addition to MSNBC, other networks such as CNBC, Oxygen, and E! Entertainment have been included in the spin-off. CNBC, for instance, plans to retain its current name, but will craft a new logo to symbolize its shift away from NBC. The goal, to forge a more distinct identity that highlights their independence from the parent conglomerate. Meanwhile, NBCUniversal's leadership, under Cesar Conde, remains at the helm of the remaining NBC News divisions, including NBC News, the streaming service NBC News Now, Telemundo, and local stations owned and operated by NBC. Comcast's press release from November revealed that this move aims to establish a pure-play media company, what they call SpinCo, featuring major cable channels such as USA Network, CNBC, MSNBC, Oxygen, E!, Sci-Fi, and Gulf Channel, alongside digital assets like Fandango, Rotten Tomatoes, Gulf Now, and Sports Engine. The objective is to build a financially robust, focused company that concentrates purely on news, sports, and entertainment media. Mark Lazarus, appointed as the head of this new entity called Versant, emphasized in an interview with WSJ that their intention is to reduce any confusion related to brand identity during this transition. Lazarus also noted that the rebranding to MS Now will still target the network's core progressive audience and maintain its focus on holding political figures from both sides accountable, a core mission for many viewers. From a strategic perspective, Senior Vice President Richard Hudock expressed optimism about the change, highlighting the importance of adaptability and forward thinking for the network's growth. Meanwhile, the MSNBC morning show Morning Joe responded positively, with co-host Joe Scarborough echoing sentiments about entrepreneurial spirit and innovation, suggesting that a name change can be more than just branding. It can symbolize fresh beginnings and new visions. However, some skepticism remains. Since the election, MSNBC has experienced a significant drop in viewership, including losing more than half of its primetime audience, raising questions about whether these structural changes will be enough to reverse its declining trend, or if they're simply rearranging deck chairs on a sinking ship. Supporting the rebranding, CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin commented that the new identity could project more independence from legacy media connotations, perhaps appealing to viewers tired of traditional media narratives. MSNBC's Rachel Maddow reinforced this idea, stating that the move isn't just a corporate separation, but a step toward a more starkly independent and competitive future. She articulated that the legacy shows such as Today, Nightly News, and Meet the Press are worlds apart from MSNBC's 24/7 news approach, now empowered by this new corporate structure. All of this begs an intriguing question. In a media landscape increasingly dominated by corporate interests and digital innovation, does a name change like this truly represent a shift in identity and mission? Or is it merely marketing spin for the same core content? What's your take? Does this strategic repositioning mark progress or merely superficial recalibration? Share your thoughts below. We're all curious about whether these changes will impact how you consume news.